Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're coming back from my last video, which was my first video, then welcome back. So today we're going to talk about what's new in love with tarot. I'm very excited to see what Spirit has to say about everyone's love life. So if you're interested in that, then keep watching. If you're not interested in that, then still keep watching because I want you to watch, okay? All right, here we go. Okay, so today we got three piles to choose from. Our pile one right here is the Rider Tarot, and this is a rose quartz stone. Pile two is also a tarot deck, of course. I don't know how to pronounce the name of the person who made it or what it's called, but I'll put it in the description below so you can know what it is. But this is pile two, and this is a point. I'm not sure what kind it is. My friend gave it to me. It might be, I don't know. And pile three is the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck, and this is a selenite, I believe. So those are our three piles for the day. Choose whichever one you feel drawn to. Yeah, and once we get into the pile, you'll be able to see if it is your pile, because I'll do an energy check. And if not, then you can just choose a different pile. And if not that, then choose a different pile. I don't know. But yeah, here we go. Hello, pile one. If you chose pile one, then you're here with the Rider Tarot and this rose quartz. If you didn't choose pile one and you chose a different pile, then you clicked the wrong timestamp, but not say okay. So we're going to get started with clearing out the energy, and I'll let you know the things that we are going to be looking into with what's next in love. Okay. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, please come into this space, clear this energy, clear my energy. Allow me to be level-headed. Allow me to hear you clearly so I can give your messages clearly on what's next in love with my pile one. Okay, clear this deck, clear this energy. Let my energy and the energy in this deck be one, be connected. Thank you, Spirit. Awesome. Okay, pile one, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is an energy check. So I'm going to see who you are, so that way once we look into, well, once you listen more into this pile, you know that it's about you, because what I pull right now is going to share who I'm talking to. If this doesn't sound anything like you, then maybe try a different pile. And yeah, see if you can find one. I don't think anything's going to be 100% you, but if it sounds like, okay, yeah, that is me, then keep watching. And if not, you can try other piles. And if not, then I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do an energy check. I'm gonna see who you are. After we do that, I'm gonna look at the next person coming in with the same tarot deck, and then we're going to look at when should they be coming in. More messages with different oracle decks. I have four. Yeah, I have three different romance decks that we're also going to be looking at. And then I'm going to give you final advice from your spirit guides. So it should be really fun, really juicy. I'm super excited. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this. I wonder if you guys can hear my little music playing in the background. Because I started playing like a meditation type of music earlier when I was meditating. I wonder if it's loud enough for you to hear, or if it's like too quiet or something. Not that it matters. I don't think I'll be copywritten for that music, because it's just like meditation stuff. It's not lyrical or anything like that. And I just got it on Spotify. So, I don't know. Hopefully, it should be fine. And if not, then I don't know what to tell myself. But we should be good, right? We should be all good. Okay, so I'm just shuffling this. Honestly, I haven't used this deck before. I believe my mom gifted me this deck. Most of my stuff my mom gifted me. And yeah, I didn't even know until today. I looked through my stuff and I saw that I had that in there. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's interesting. Okay. Let me go ahead and use that then. Okay, so getting into who you are, I believe I shuffled this a good amount. So now we can see who we're talking to, right? All right, Spirit, go ahead and give me 3 cards for who I'm talking to. So that way, those who are reading, those who are listening in pile 1 can know who we're talking to. Maybe some of you like to read. So we have the Ace of Swords, first of all. All right, Spirit, 2 more. Who are we talking to in pile 1? Who is this person? Who is tapping in to pile 1? Who's listening? The Moon. Ooh, you guys are deep thinkers. Y'all just think. All you do is think all the time. You're always thinking about something. Nothing gets by you. Queen of Wands. Okay. And on the back of the deck, we got the Sun. Wow, that's interesting. We got the Moon and the Sun coming out together. So the first thing I'm seeing with, and I want to show you it kind of like this. First thing I want to show you with the Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Moon all coming out together is, and you know, the Sun on the back of the deck. You guys in this pile are pretty well rounded when it comes to emotions. Like, okay, when it comes to the Ace of Swords, you guys are very intuitive, and I feel like you're just now starting to get into your intuition. You haven't necessarily practiced it, or you haven't always had the type of intuition you have. Maybe in the past you guys haven't really been deep thinkers, but I'm feeling like you're starting to step into that, and you're starting to think more deeply about different things, and you're starting to analyze different things. And maybe when it comes to love and romance, you guys kind of just accepted what came, like, oh, I guess this person's okay, so why not just date them? But I think now with this Ace of Swords, you guys are starting to actually feel like, you know what? I want to take my time and think about this person, think about what I want in a person, if this person can measure up to what I'm looking for in a person. So instead of just accepting everything, the energy that I'm feeling is you guys are starting to think about things a lot more instead of just accepting whatever comes to you. You guys are starting to have more boundaries. You're starting to be more thoughtful about the people that you spend time with. And if you have not started doing this, I strongly feel Spirit saying that you are going to start doing this. So maybe what I explained before is who you were before, and you haven't necessarily started doing that, but I feel like that is your calling, to be very specific and very precise about your feelings, emotions, like your intuition is, going to be on point if it's not already on point. Like, you can tell the vibes and how you'll feel about someone very, very quickly. And for some of you, you've always been able to tell, and you have neglected your intuition. Like, you'll be like, I don't know about that person, and it'll be a brief thought, and you'll just dismiss it. Like, I'm probably tripping, I'm probably crazy. And then later on, you find, like, I was right. I was right about this person. I was right about this friend. I was right about this job. I was right about this lover. I knew something was off from the beginning, but I dismissed it. And I feel you guys are going to stop dismissing that, and you're actually going to start listening to it, and you're going to be correct. You're going to be right. You know when something is up, you know when something's not good. However, what I'm also seeing, what I'm also feeling is you guys are having a hard time distinguishing when something is good. You can easily pick up when something's not right, when something's going wrong, but when something is going right, you have a tendency to self-sabotage. You you don't, it's like, that's too good to be true. Like, there's like, you're trying to find something wrong, and whenever you go finding something, whenever you go looking for something, you're gonna find it. Okay, if you're gonna find something wrong with anything, you will always find something wrong. And I feel sometimes when it comes to love, you guys just automatically just step into, oh, this thing's wrong, I don't like that, and I'm gonna cut it off. Or I don't like this about this job, so I'm gonna quit. Or I don't like this about this friend, so I'm not gonna talk to them anymore. And granted, there's not inherently something wrong with that, because sometimes some people do need to be cut off. Sometimes some people don't need to be in your energy. However, for majority of you that I'm speaking to, you always will find something wrong in order to not be happy, and you self-sabotage, and you think that everything needs to be perfect, and it's not going to be. It's never going to be. Nothing in your life is ever going to be perfect, and you are doing yourself a disservice by doing that to you. So for those of you self-sabotagers out there, I'm gonna need you to not. I'm gonna need you to stop, to hold on. Okay, you are going to see when your person comes in, there are going to be things that you don't necessarily like, and that is life. And you're going to have to start having those intuitive conversations with yourself of, is this something I don't like, or is this just a deal breaker? Okay? Like, the person that I'm dating, he's great. First of all, like, he's amazing. But one thing that I didn't particularly enjoy is that he's a lot more of a homebody than me. I like to go out, I like to do stuff, and he likes to stay home for the most part. And is that something bad? Absolutely not. That could be like the perfect ideal world for someone else. But I like to get up and go. I like to be out and about. I like to go do something, okay? But we're able to find that fine balance between, okay, let's stay home this time. Let's actually go out and do something this other time, to where we're both satisfied. If I had to choose my perfect ideal man, he would like to go out and do stuff as much as me. However, by staying home more, it makes me more grounded. It makes me grow more in, you need to find satisfaction and joy in being steady and not doing something. Because I always feel like I gotta go. I gotta do something. I gotta da, 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 da. And a lot of that is mental health. Like, I do have mental health problems, so I feel like I'm going to be depressed if I stay in home, if I don't do anything. And granted, there's some truth to that. If you do deal with mental health and you stay at home too often and you don't go out and you don't get out of bed and stuff, yeah, that is going to be difficult to be happy in that. But there's also beauty in finding happiness within you and in the comfort of your own home and your space, right? So dating him has helped me to find that middle ground between comfortability and being happy and things like that while I'm at home, and not just forcing myself to, not forcing myself, but not just leaving and only finding happiness when I leave, and then when I come back home I don't feel happy anymore because I'm not doing something. So I'm only sharing that because sometimes you might not necessarily like the package that it comes in. You might not like the stripes on the package, right? But then you might find that, I guess these stripes are okay. I actually do like these stripes. I thought I liked these stripes better, but these stripes work just as well too. And this is also cool. Hopefully that made sense. But yeah, I'm sensing that in a lot of you. With the moon, you're deep thinkers. You guys, like I said earlier, you like to think, thought. You always thinking about something. Okay? Y'all need to slow down. Y'all, one thing I'm gonna recommend to you is doing like at least a 10-minute meditation a day or something like that. So you're not constantly go, think. Um, because also with the moon and you guys like thinking so much, you can think yourself into anxiety. And yeah, some of y'all are some anxious thinkers out there. Or you'll create problems based on what you thought. Like, oh, I thought about this thing, so it must be true. That just because you think about something don't make it true. And I think some of y'all really need to work on that. That you think that everything you think about is reality, is truth, and that's just the end all be all. That's just what that means. But it's not true. Sometimes the things that we think about is true, but the problems that you're creating based off of what you're thinking, that's not necessarily reality. That's not necessarily true. So you need to find the difference between I thought about this and this is actually truth, reality, or something like that. Hopefully that makes sense. Being a deep thinker is not a bad thing. It's a wonderful, beautiful thing. I'm also a deep thinker too. Like I will think about everything, anything from A to Z and everything in between. All the intricate details, I'm going to think about them. However, I also get myself in trouble when I'm just constantly just thinking. I don't allow myself to actually sit and not think about something. Just exist, just breathe, and don't create problems that aren't there. I don't know when this tarot reading became like your faults and like what you can do better in a relationship, but maybe this is what you need to hear. Maybe you don't necessarily know why your relationships haven't worked out, or why you can't find someone, or why you can't be happy in the relationship you are in. Maybe this is why you need to hear it. I don't know. I don't know you, so I can't say, but don't shoot the messenger, shoot the cards, okay? But with the Queen of Wands, the beautiful thing about this energy is that the Queen of Wands is someone who has a lot of emotions and allows her emotions, or, you know, his. This is not a gender reading. I'm not only reading for women or only reading for men, but when I say her, it's because it says queen. So if you're not a woman or don't identify as a woman, this reading is still for you. It's just when I see the certain name, if I say king, I will say him, but it doesn't mean that this is like for only a specific gender. Okay, I do want to make that clear. We are very inclusive over here, baby. Okay, um, but yeah, Queen of Wands, she rules in her energy, in her power, in her emotions. She does rule from a place of her emotions. So I think those of you tapping into this group, you do always rule from a place of your emotions. Everything you do has your emotions involved in it. However, it does not mean that you're only super emotional, that every choice you make is from a place of emotions. That's not what that means. But it means that you do involve your emotions, which is a good thing. Because to make decisions where you don't have any emotions, or you're just everything's based on logic is very important. But what I'm seeing from this Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands, you are starting to get into a place of intuition where you are incorporating your logic. However, you already have it down packed, your emotions. Like, you are good in the emotions department. You are good at knowing what you're feeling, when you're feeling it. You might not always know how to communicate it, but you know you're having emotions. The thing that you have been missing that is starting to come into play now is your logic mind. Your emotional mind is great. Your logic mind is coming in, and you're going to pair these things together. And more of your life, your decisions, the way you think about stuff, is going to be combined with your emotions and your logic. And it's going to create a more well-rounded person within you. So that way you're not just coming from a place of emotions, but you have both intellect, logic, and emotions. Everything from above, and that's a beautiful thing. And with the sun being on the back of the deck, I feel like the sun is saying this is an energy that you are officially going to step into. You're going to have so much light, so much joy that you are going to bring into a place. And when I say going to, some of you are already in this energy. So it doesn't mean that you haven't stepped into that or anything like that. But I think the majority of you haven't stepped into it yet, so that's why I'm saying going to. But yeah, this is who you're going to be. You're going to be a person that like everyone wants to be around, everyone wants to date. Okay? Period. Because why wouldn't they? Duh. You're going to be someone that everyone wants to date, everyone wants to be with, everyone wants a piece of pile one. Everyone wants the time of pile one. Because pile one is someone that just, whenever they come into anybody's space, they'll light it up and they bring something to the table every single time. And everyone, they're able to see that. You might not be able to see that yet, but everyone else, they are 100% able to see what type of person you are, pile one. So if all of that sounds like you, then this is your pile, okay? We're going to talk about your person. If none of that sounded like you took a long time to sit here and listen to this pile, so you might as well keep listening. But if it's not you, for real, then you can go check out the other two piles and see if that sounds more like you. Because, you know, hopefully I have a pile here for you today. That would be awesome. I want everyone to get a taste of what your spirit guides are saying about you. Okay, so now that we did that energy check and we talked about who you are, we are now going to talk about the next person that's coming in with the same tarot deck. All right, we're gonna see who is coming in for you, and I'm gonna tell you all about the type of person they are. Okay, and granted, when I tell you about the next person coming in, this does not mean that this is your soulmate. Okay, this is not a soulmate reading. This does not mean this is the next person you're going to date. This does not mean that you're even going to like this person, be attracted to them. Okay, when I say next person coming in, this is the next person that is interested in you and that is going to come across your path. It is up to you to decide if you are interested in this person, okay? I'm just telling you who they are, who's coming in, all right? Doesn't mean nothing. And when it says next person coming in, this could be the person you're dating. This could be the person you're married to, okay? But romantically, what's next in love, this is what's coming in next. But I just want to clarify that doesn't mean that this is your twin flame or something like that, okay? All right. Okay, Spirit, let's get 3 cards for the next person that's coming in. Who is the next person that is coming in love for pile 1? Who's coming in love for pile 1? Ooh, we got the 10 of Cups. Let me shut the F up because I was about to say something. But let me get the other cards first, okay? And then we got the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit. Okay. The Fool came out. I feel like I should get one more card. Who's the next person coming in love for pile 1? All of my cards just flew out. Honey. Listen, Spirit got a lot to say about this person. Oh, all right. One more card, Spirit. Who's the next person coming in love for pile 1? Okay, 2 cards fell out. We got the Nine of Cups and the 5 of Swords. On the back of the deck, we got the 8 of Cups. Okay, let me show you all these cards so you know what I'm talking about. So we got the 10 of Cups. First things first, 10 of Cups. Then we got the 9 of Pentacles, the Fool, Nine of Cups, Five of Wands. And on the back of the deck, we got Eight of Cups. Okay. All right. So who's this next person coming in for you, pile one? Next person that's coming in love for pile one. This is someone that really likes you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This is not someone that like, oh, I kind of think I like, but like this is someone that like they see you as this is it. This is my person. Like they see you as their soulmate, someone that they want to connect with, someone that they want to spend their life with, and maybe not life, but like actually build and start a relationship with. Like you listen. They don't play about you, pile one, okay? They see you as their person. They don't think that there's anyone else better suited for them than you, pile one. They want to build something with you. You see that? They want to start a family. This 10 of Cups, this is a completion card. This is like, I found my person. I'm building like everything with this person like that. That's what they see you as, okay? Let me fix this. And then we also have this Nine of Pentacles energy. This is like they have built a lot of stuff already. So when I tell you this person is not coming in empty-handed, okay? This is not someone broke. This is not someone that doesn't know what they want. This is not someone who is not established. Now, I'm not saying this person is making six figures and they're like a millionaire or anything like that. I don't know. But what I do know is they have their stuff together. And if this is what you're looking for, you're looking for someone who actually wants you, for you, wants to build something, and who has their stuff together, who has their finances and their foundations like already settled and built, then like this might be a possible suitor for you, someone that you're interested in. But I feel for some of you, y'all don't really like them like that. For some of you, you're gonna friend zone this person because you just. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, because you know you like what you like. But I think for some of you, you're going to friend zone this person because you are a self-sabotager and you're not used to healthy communication, because this person is a healthy communicator. I'm telling you right now, and I'm getting ahead of myself, but this Five of Wands right here, this is a conflict card. This means you are going to find some kind of conflict. Either you or them, you're going to find some type of conflict and some type of reason to not continue, to not go on with this person. But you are going to sell yourself short. You are going to miss out on something if you don't get yourself together. You know what I was talking about when I was pulling your cards and saying like some of the stuff that you need to work on? If you continue with those mindsets of self-sabotaging and finding something wrong with everything, you're going to find something wrong. You're going to. Everyone finds something wrong if you're looking for it. If you continue in that energy, you are going to miss your blessing. You're going to miss a blessing, because this is not the type of person that's going to come in and argue with you and want to yell all day and do all kinds of stuff. So if that's what you're used to, if you're used to people livening up the relationship because they're yelling or they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff, this is a healthy minded person. This is someone who has worked on themselves and who has either been single or took the time to just kind of, if they were in a relationship, they learned a lot from their previous relationship, and they learned they don't want to do all that. And so don't miss your blessing because you're used to chaos and toxicity, because this is not the type of person that's going to bring it to the table. So if that's what you coming as, if that's what you want to do, they're going to step. I'm telling you right now. But they're also coming in with full energy. So this is kind of like the feeling that I'm getting from this card right now is more like a hopeless romantic type of person, that they're looking for a new beginning, and they're not necessarily watching where they step. They're not like thinking about every single thing they do, all the steps they're taking. They're like, I'm just gonna kind of let it go with the flow. I'm gonna lead with my emotions. I know how I feel, and I'm gonna pursue how I feel. They're not necessarily like um they're not necessarily being calculated about everything they do. They're calculated with their feelings, and they know they want to pursue you, but it's not necessarily like I'm gonna calculate all this behind the scenes stuff. All they know is what they want is you, and they're gonna come after you. And it is a little bit foolish, but I think this is the type of person that if they like something, if they want something, they're gonna go for it. They're not just gonna be like, oh well, I'm not gonna try. Like, they're gonna pursue you, and they're gonna make it known that they like you, and it's gonna be up to you to pursue them back, or things like that. um Also, with this um 9 of Cups energy, this person is in tune with their emotions. Okay, they're tapped in. They're not, some of you are used to partners being emotionally stunted, not being emotionally invested, not what is it, not being emotionally present or emotionally mature. But this person is emotionally mature in the sense that they can also understand what they're feeling, and they can also bring feelings to the table, right? If you bring your thoughts, your feelings to the table, they're going to be able to listen and take it in and be like, oh, okay, I get that, I get that. So they're going to be able to connect with you with your emotions. I'm not necessarily saying that this is the type of person that's just super logical about everything. I think this person a little bit more similar to you, in that they also lead by their emotions. Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing that very, very clearly. But yeah, that's the type of person that is coming in for you. Someone who is actually serious. They're all about their business. Okay, this is someone who wants to build a family. If you don't necessarily want kids or marriage or something, this is not the type of person for you. I'm telling you, because excuse me, because they're gonna want that. They're a foundation type of person. This is the type of person that, like, in the near future wants to buy a house, buy some land, stuff like that. Like, they actually have goals and things in their mind, and they want to bring you into the goals that they have, and they're going to make it known to you. They are. They're not the type of person that's going to sit and have a crush on you in the background. They're not. That's not what I'm feeling from them. What I'm feeling is, this is the type of person that I see it, I want it, I'm gonna go get it. And that's not necessarily just with relationships, it's with anything. They're the type of person to actually go out and get something. And you are not going to have to throw yourself at this person. You are not going to have to make yourself known to this person. They're going to notice you. If you notice that you're doing this, that, and the third to get yourself noticed, and bend over backwards and to try to, like, look at me, I'm here, that it's the wrong person. It's not that person, because you're not going to have to do a single thing to get them to notice you, because they're going to notice you on their own time and the way that they want to notice you. It's not going to be all about you being the prettiest person, you having the best job, you having this, that, and the third, but there's something about you that they want to pursue. Okay, I don't necessarily know exactly what it is, why they want to pursue you, and why they want you specifically so bad. And I'm not saying that in a way of like you don't have nothing to offer. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I don't know specifically what it is about you that makes them so drawn, but they are very drawn to you. And perhaps they'll tell you why they're so drawn to you. I hope they tell you. And if they tell you, tell me. And if you've already met this person, let me know that in the comments below, because I would love to know who this person is for you. But yeah, for this pile, I meant to say it earlier, but I don't think this is like someone that you're already married to, someone you're already in a relationship with. It doesn't feel like that. For maybe a tiny amount, maybe some of you are in a relationship, are married to this person already, but I think a lot of you are single or have been single for a while. in this pile. But yeah, that's the person that's coming in for you. Now let's look and see when they're coming, if we can get a timeline. These are my little timeline cards. I don't know what these cards are called. My mom gave them to me. Some of them don't really make that much sense to me because they be talking about a retrograde and stuff, and I don't know everything about everything. But let's see if we can get a timeline card. I'm gonna pull out 3 cards and give you 3 possibilities of when this person is coming in, because I know I'm the type of person that be anticipating, like, all right, you said all that and all that sound good, but like, when is that? Is that today? Is that tomorrow? Is that next year? Because I may wanted to know too. Okay, Spirit, so give us 3 timeline cards for when this person could possibly be coming in for pile 1. When can this person possibly be coming in for pile 1? 3 cards of when they can be coming in. Next autumn. So fall of next year, this person can be coming in for some of you. Alright, you need 2 more cards. 2 more cards for the rest of pile 1. This one was flipped over during Uranus retrograde. So if you know when Uranus retrograde is, maybe look into that. Go ahead and Google it, because I don't know off the top of my head. But there's that. And 1 more card, Spirit, for when can this person possibly be coming in for pile 1? What is our next possibility for when this person's coming in? This requires patience. Okay, so for some of you, this person is going to come in fall of next year, autumn of next year. Because right now in the US, we're in fall. Or is it winter now? I'm not sure when winter starts with I don't know if winter starts in, I don't know. But it's December 1st as I'm recording this video. So it's probably winter now, but it still feels like fall because I'm in California. But yeah, during next autumn, so next year, around this time, this person could be coming in. During Uranus retrograde is another possibility can come in. And this requires patience. So for some of you, you have a lot of work to do, inner work that you need to do on yourself. So your spirit guides are telling you you need to be patient and you need to work on yourself first before this person can come in. So there's that. But let's look at some of our romance cards now that you know possibly when. And maybe I should have done the win cards last, but that's okay. Let's look at some of our romance cards and see what our spirit guides have to say. So this is a Romance Angel Oracle deck. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what deck this is. And we're going to see what Spirit has to say about this romance connection. Is it a good idea, a bad idea? What type of idea is this? So, Spirit, we want to know, with these romance cards, what type of romance is this going to be with pile 1 and pile 1's person? If they decide to pursue love, what type of love is it? Ooh. So we got new love. It says new love. A new person has steered your romantic feelings. So I think a lot of y'all are going to like this person back. You are. So if you like this person back, don't fumble, okay? Don't drop the ball. Just let it go, okay? Be with them. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay. So with free yourself, what I'm feeling is some of you can be trapped inside your thoughts, like I said earlier, with anxiety and everything. So with being with this person, it's going to allow you to get more comfortable in who you are, in your mind, in your body, in your spirit, things like that. And I think, yeah, this would be really good for you. This is the type of person that will challenge you with your thoughts. They'll challenge you with what you think about, how you think about things, and things like that, in a good way. in a very good way. But yeah, I think that's good. I think there would be a good partner for you. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this oracle deck. I don't know what it's called. Some of these, look, my mom gave it to me in like these different type of bags. I'm sorry, but it don't have names. But let's see what else Spirit has to say about this connection. So what type of connection is this? What type of connection will this be, Spirit? What type of connection is this? What type of connection will this be, Spirit, between pile one and their person? Give us some more details. Breakthrough. Ooh, some of you are going to have a breakthrough with this person. Like you really are. And just like I said before with the other one, free yourself. Double confirmation. Spirit is confirming again. This, for some of you, this is your person. This is your Ten of Cups. This is the person that you've been looking for, waiting for, the person that that you, I don't want to say destined to be with, because I believe we have different soulmates in our life, but this is definitely a person that you can choose and you can build with and that you can trust to actually love. Like some of you have never been loved like this, and you give love a shot with this person. I'm telling you, like, they are going to help build your character, and you're going to experience things you have never experienced, you have never felt before with this person. You're going to have an extreme breakthrough, I'm telling you right now. And when you do, come back to this comment section and let me know, because I'm going to be like, see, I told you. All right, what's next? What's next? What else? What other type of relationship will this be? Intimacy. Okay. So if some of y'all are wondering, like, maybe you've never been with someone before, or you have been with people, it hasn't been that great, or you just can't seem to connect with someone, I think this is a person that you will be able to connect with in many different ways. You guys are going to be on the same page about a lot of stuff regarding intimacy, and I'm not talking about just physical intimacy, but emotionally too. This is someone that you're going to be able to open up to and be emotional with and be honest with, and actually feel safe and comfortable doing so. This is a person worth pursuing. All right, one more card for what will this relationship be like? Having it all. Okay, look, I love when Spirit does that. I told you guys that this is a person that wants to build with you. I told you they want a foundation, they want a house. Okay, they want a whole life with you. So with this person, pursuing this person, you will have it all. Like you're not gonna wonder, oh, are we gonna have this? Are we gonna have that? Do they want this? Do they want that? Like you're gonna have that. Physically, you're gonna be taken care of. Emotionally, you're gonna be taken care of. Like this is not the type of person that you have to worry about if you're gonna be good. You're gonna be solid. You are. And maybe for the first time in your romantic life, you're going to be and feel solid. But I'm telling you right now, this is a person worth pursuing. This is someone that you should be, someone that you should consider. I'm not going to say someone you should be with because, and maybe I already said that, but choice, everything, it's up to you. However, on paper, it looks good. So, okay. All right, now let's look at our Lovers Oracle and see what Spirit has to say about y'all lovers. And this is the Lovers Oracle. All right, Spirit, give me a card. Tell me, what do you have to say about this connection between pile one and their person? What do you have to say about pile one and their person? Passion. Oh, this is the back of it. Okay. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Okay. So yeah, like I said, like I just said, oh my God, I love when spirit confirms. Y'all are not gonna have any problems with intimacy, and y'all are gonna. It is gonna be passionate. Whatever you do is gonna be passionate. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of passion in your relationship. Your partner is gonna be passionate about you, and you're also gonna be as equally passionate about them too. If you do choose this person, okay. If you don't choose them, just know that if you were to choose them, that's how it would be. Okay. And I'm saying partner, I think almost everyone who's listening to this pile, you're going to choose this person. So when I'm slipping up saying partner, da 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 da, like earlier, I was feeling like some of y'all might not say yes to this person, and maybe not the first go around, but I'm feeling like they are going to be the partner of mostly everyone who's tapping into pile one. This will be a partner. All right, give me one more card. Spirit, to show what will this romance be like with pile one and their person. What's going to come in love for them? All right, we got this card. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Okay, so what I feel between these two cards, for those of you who are like all in fully from the get-go, it's just going to start and be ignited as passion. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be beautiful. For those of you who are a little bit more, it takes a little while and you might self-sabotage a little bit, I think this reflection card is for you. Just for those of you who are very deep into self-sabotage. Because it's saying like you need to give each other some space and like have faith that it'll work out and stuff like that. You might be the type of person that you just need some time, or maybe you need to lose something in order to know how good you got it, or um, how much you like. I don't. Maybe you need to lose something in order to realize what you have. So for those of you who might go down that path, just do a lot of reflecting, okay? And then you'll come back to you'll come back to them, because if they're meant to be, they're gonna be there. And maybe they might have some boundaries with you, like, hey, I can't do XYZ, da 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 da. And maybe you need to go back and heal, and then later on y'all come together or something like that. But I still do think that you guys would be a good pair, that you would be good together, you know. Okay, so that's everything I have with your romance. So lastly, I'm gonna ask your guides, what is the last advice they have for you and your person before you go? What's the last advice about this relationship? And these cards are so big, bigger than my hand. All right, Spirit, what is the last advice that you have for pile one in regards to either them growing as a person, them in a relationship, or in, you know, just in life in general? Because sometimes the advice has nothing to do with what we've been talking about. But what's your last advice for pile one? Spirit, what's your last advice for pile one? I don't feel like it was those. Your last advice for pile one. Just give me one card. What's your last advice for pile one? Last advice for pile one. These cards are kind of hard to shuffle. Okay. Shame. Divine healers. Some of you have been in situations where you feel shameful, or maybe the person you were with before made you feel ashamed of yourself, of your body, of how you looked, or something like that. But I hear Spirit saying like you are going to get the healing that you need. Okay, that you need to go through healing and stuff like that, and you need to break that off. Whatever has made you feel like you are a shameful person, or whatever has made you feel ashamed, you're going to get healing in that. And this person is not going to make you feel that way. They're not. They're not. I feel like I should pull one more for you guys. Boredom. Spirit teachers. What I'm feeling with that is this is going to be the opposite. So maybe some of you struggle with boredom, like I do. I also struggle with boredom. But what I feel is with this person, you're not, but they are bringing it out and saying like, hey, you do struggle with boredom, so you might have to do a little bit more, a little bit extra when it comes to relationships, so you don't get bored, like so you don't feel like you have to bounce around from person to person to person because you're bored or something like that. So that's what I'm feeling. All right, pile one, thank you so much for tapping in, for tuning in to this reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that that it made sense to you and that you got encouraged and that it made sense. I would love it if you can like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below and just tell me how it went for you. And if you know this person, if you're already pursuing this person, I would love to hear about that pursuit and what's going on. If you're not, and it just made sense to you and you kind of have an idea of who the person is, like tell me that too. Like I would love to know what's going on with you. Like, you know, I am a small channel so far, so I do want to hear more from people who are coming across my channel. So yeah, I hope you have an awesome day, a blessed day, a beautiful day, a wonderful day, an amazing day. And yeah, that's all. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. I don't think I said my name earlier in the intro, but I mean you can see it on my page. But I'm Deej. Welcome. This is only my second video, so if you're back from the first video onto the second, thank you so much for being here. I'm a very small channel, you know. I don't have, like, at this point of this video right now, I have 34 subscribers, so you know, I'm very small, but eventually more of you will come and you'll listen to what I have to say or anything like that. You know, that's awesome. So if this is a deck that you chose, this tarot deck, like I said earlier, I don't know what it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me show you the front of it. Well, this is a guidebook that comes with it, and that's what it's called at the bottom, I guess. So as you can see, I don't know, but you know, this is for pile 2. So welcome, pile 2. First things first, I want to make sure I clear out all the energy from pile 1 because I don't want the energies crossing. Okay, I want to make sure that I give you your reading according to you and what spirit is saying about you and your love life, and I don't want anything from pile 1 to be in here. Whew. Okay, spirit, thank you so much for clearing my energy, for clearing the energy in this field, in this place. We don't want any more energies from pile 1. This is all about pile 2. Okay, thank you, spirit, for coming in this place and for speaking to me, through me. Let your eyes be my eyes, let my ears be your ears. Let me hear clearly from you. Okay, everything you want to say to pile 2 and who pile 2's person is. Ooh, I feel a strong sense of love in this place. I'm telling you right now, like in love. Like that's how I feel right now. Like, oh my God. This is like, this energy makes me want to like call my man. Like, oh my God. I feel so in love. Love is in the air, okay? Right now, it is love season, okay? It is December 1st as I'm recording this video. When I'm uploading it, I don't know. But as I'm recording it right now, December 1st, you know, this is cuddle season. This is comfy matching pajamas type of season. So either in this pile, some of y'all strongly got love coming your way, or some of y'all are just super hopeless romantics, like super. And you see the way this is burning? This don't never burn this beautifully right now. So yeah, what I'm saying is true, okay? Some of y'all are just romantic bugs, okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna start off is we're gonna do a pile. We're gonna do an energy check. I'm gonna see who are you. Okay, who am I talking to right now? Who is my audience right now? Let me fix this little light here. Um, Who's my audience right now? Who am I talking to? We're going to do an energy check so that way you can know if this is your pile. And if we do the energy check and it sounds nothing like you, then maybe you need to go to pile 1 or pile 3 and see if one of those will relate to you. If that is, who you are. Because, one of these has to hit, right? Right? Hopefully. I don't know. But yeah. We're going to look at what's next in love for you, and we're going to do an energy check. And then after we do an energy check, we're going to see who's coming in love. Who is the next person in love that is coming in for you? We're going to talk about when they're coming in. We're going to see the more messages with different oracle decks. What type of person is this? What type of romantic connection will this be? We're going to look at all of that jazz. And then we're going to get some final advice for what Spirit lastly wants to say to you during this time. Okay, before we get started, let me drink some water because I'm so thirsty. From pile 1. Pile 1 was interesting. Look at my cute thing. It's Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty and all the Sanrio characters. And if y'all see my room, it's like so pink. I have so much cute stuff in here. But anyway, let's get started. Let's figure out who are we talking to. Spirit, who is in pile 2? Who is tapping in right now? Who are we talking to? Okay, I want to see what type of person is pile 2. Spirit, what type of person is pile 2? Who's tapping in right now? Okay, so first thing we got is a Page of Wands. Imagination, inspiration, exploration, extrovert, fresh eyes, eye-opener, cheerfulness, and energetic. That's what's coming out. All right, 2 more, Spirit. Who is pile 1? I mean, not pile 1, pile 2. Ooh, maybe some of you need to go watch pile 1. Because, yeah, I don't know why that slipped out. Pile 2. Who is pile 2? What type of person is pile 2? Ooh. I didn't mean to drop all of these. And Spirit today, I'm accepting upright. The Fool. Fresh beginnings, innocence, free spirit, adventure, idealism, spontaneity, simplicity, desire to start. And on the side it says, I look forward to a new beginning and journey. I bet you do. One more. We got the 5 of Cups. Loss, grief, sorrow, disappointment, despair, relationship problems, pessimism. Okay. October 23rd to November 1st. On the back of the deck, we have the 4 of Swords. Conflict, battles, fights, violence, aggression, intimidation, competition, hostility, and defeat. Okay, so who are we talking to? Who is pile 2? Who is pile 2? Because this earlier came out that way. And then I turned it upright. But I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. Pile 2, it seems like this is a pile that you've dealt with a lot of loss. Like, what I'm feeling is y'all have gone through heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. Like, y'all have either had a lot of romantic partners and you've been let down by them, or you've had one significant romantic partner and got a huge heartbreak from them. Like, I'm sensing so much sadness and defeat. Like, you don't even think that love is possible. And this feels like a completely different energy from what I felt earlier when I was lighting my incense. So it's very interesting how the energy just shifted like that. But I think under the surface, you guys are very romantic people, very romantic. But you have just been let down so often and so frequently with your romance that you don't even allow yourself to like keep going with romance. Like, you're not even open to romantic connection because you just don't think that anyone will actually be honest. Anyone will actually love you for you and like do what they need to do as a partner, as a spouse. So a lot of you in this pile, you're like very single. Very single. Like, you've been single for a while. Like, some years. That's what I'm feeling like for a lot of you. Or like, yeah. It doesn't really feel like many of you have recently got out of a relationship, but like, it feels like a lot of you have been in a long-term relationship that you got out of um some time ago, and it was like hard on you. um okay, so the other things that I'm sensing is many of you, it feels like maybe you're dealing with depression. Maybe a lot of you guys struggle with that, and maybe that was one of the reasons why your last relationship didn't work out, because you've been dealing with mental health, depression, and stuff like that. Or maybe they were dealing with that, but I'm more so feeling like you were dealing with that too. And it could be because you were unhappy with them or something. I don't know what the reason was, but that's what I'm feeling. Um hmm. So what I'm seeing is with the Page of Wands, there's this new energy that is going to come in within you. I'm not talking about the person coming in. I'm talking about you. So you've been in this like kind of negative, sad type of energy. But what I'm seeing is the person that you're becoming, you're going to start having this new optimistic type of energy. Because right now you're a little bit in like your pessimism, and you don't necessarily believe in true love, or like that good things will happen to you within romance and things like that. But what I'm seeing is you're going to divert from thinking that way into, okay, you know what? Maybe, perhaps. You're going to stop being as pessimistic and you're going to start feeling a lot more optimistic. Um, yeah. Eventually. I'm not feeling like this is going to happen right away. I feel like this is going to be a slow burn. Like, you're going to start feeling that way. I don't feel like this is an overnight thing. This is going to happen this month or whatever. But I'm feeling like you're going to start being a little bit more aware, and you're going to start working on that. But just because you start working on it doesn't mean it's going to happen right away. And it's going to take some time and a lot of energy. But I do think you're going to start moving towards that. And you are going to have some new beginnings. You are, because this full energy is coming out. And with the full energy, it says like someone who goes into new beginnings, who just tries things, and maybe maybe you don't necessarily think about all of your footing, everything that you're going to do, but you just try it. You just kind of see what happens. And I think that's the type of, yeah, I see that for you, that you're gonna step more into being a free spirit. I think a lot of you have held yourself back and you've kind of caged yourself in. And maybe some of you initially were like more adventurous and free spirited, but lately you haven't been that. Like something that happened romantically changed you. Like when I say changed you, like it really did a number on you. That's what it looks like. But as you grow, as you heal, I do see you stepping back into who you were and like who you're meant to be. With this 5 of Cups energy, yeah, you've been through a lot romantically. You've been the utmost disappointed. Yeah, you have. And you've gone through a lot of conflict and things like that. And that's pretty much the whole message I'm getting for who you are tapping into this pile. So if that sounds like you, then you are in the right pile. And good news, yeah, a lot of this sounds sad, but y'all don't always, like, not y'all don't always, but you won't always be sad. And coming to this channel, tapping into my stuff, I'm not going to let you leave sad. You're going to get some advice and things like that. And we're going to figure out how to help you feel a little bit better too. Some of the signs I see are Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, so all the fire signs. And then I see Aquarius and Scorpio. So you can be any of those signs. Doesn't have to be. But in these cards, I do see fire, air, and water signs. Yeah, fire, air, and water signs. So if that makes sense for you, then you are in the right pile. Okay, so let's look at what's next in love. Who is the next person that's coming in for you? What type of person are they? We're going to see who's the next person coming in. Now, when I say the next person coming in, I don't mean that this is your soulmate. I don't mean that this is your twin flame. I don't mean that you'll even be in a relationship with this person, because honestly, I don't know. And this is a general reading too. So it doesn't mean that, you know, it's going to apply to every single person. This could just be the next person who's interested in you romantically, or the next person that that you like, or something like that. My intention is to is for it to be your next partner or so. But honestly, the way spirit works, it doesn't always work that way, you know. So we're just going to talk about next in love, like just in general. Your next suitor, maybe your next option, your next choice. It doesn't mean your end all be all though, but it could be. So be optimistic, you know. Okay, and one more. One more. Oh, it doesn't want to come out anymore. All right, Spirit, one more card. For what's next in love, you must be very specific about this last card that's going to come out. What's next in love for pile 2? Okay. All right. So we got 3 of Cups, Death card, Ace of Swords, and on the back of the deck we have the Hierophant. All right, Spirit, so what are you saying about this next person coming in? The next person coming in, this is a really fun person. This is a person who likes to party, and they are very, like, free spirited too. Like they like to go out and do stuff. They're a sociable person. This is not someone who likes to stay home and just not do anything. Like this person, the next person who's coming in, I feel like either you already know them and they're your friend, or being with them is gonna feel like being with a friend. Like it's not gonna just feel like romance, but like, you know, when you're with someone and they feel like your best friend, like this is like my bestie. Like that's what I'm getting from this person, that they this person's gonna teach you how to like loosen up. Because what I'm feeling from this pile is a lot of you are like a little bit closed off, or you're a little bit uptight. Like you don't know how to let loose. You don't know how to just have fun and let go, and like, you know, just like do your thing. And I feel like this person is someone that's like goofy, and they're gonna be like, we're gonna go out, have fun, and I don't care if you can't dance and you look crazy dancing, you're gonna dance with me. Or I don't care if you can't sing, you're going to karaoke with me and we're gonna sing. And everyone's gonna hear you sing off key, and I don't care if you don't, if you if you're shy, that you don't sound the best or whatever. And they're like, they might not be able to sing either, but they're gonna sing everything off key in the best way that they can. And that's just the type of person I see them being. Just very, very fun, very like, very much like older sibling energy. Like you look up to your older sibling and they're just so fun and so cool, and you just want to be like your older sibling. Like that's how I feel like when you're around this person, when you're with this person, you're gonna feel like, I want to be more like that. I want to be as fun, as open, as sociable as this person. And you guys are gonna kind of be like yin and yang, because a lot of the qualities that this person has you don't have, and some of the qualities that you have they also don't have. And that's why you guys will bounce off of each other really well. What I am seeing though is that you're gonna be a little bit insecure about this connection. You're not really gonna know, why does this person like me? Why would they choose me? And all the other stuff. Stop it right now, because there's a million and one reasons why someone would choose you and want to be with you. And the best way to know is to ask. You know, you need to ask. But I think they see something in you that you don't see in you. But I think they like the challenge of making you feel awkward and shy, and like making you kind of like clam up and stuff. I think they delight in that, and it makes them happy. And that's why they like you, because you're not exactly like them, and they like that. And they want to pursue you because you're different from them, and they just like how you act in certain situations. That's kind of what I feel like. That's a very, very sweet energy. Next we have the Death card with this person. And don't worry, the Death card is a good card. It says change, transformation, ending of a cycle, transition, getting rid of excess, birth of new opportunities. I can find new opportunities in desperation. I feel like with this person, they're really they're really a type of person that can help transform you from the inside out. Not just you, but like anyone around them. Like they are the type of person to help people make changes and to grow and to develop and things like that. When I say older sibling energy, like this person might be the oldest sibling out of them, or maybe they might be an only child or something, but they really have big brother, big sister energy, like a lot. And this is the type of person that will encourage you on your goals. They will like keep you accountable, help you to go from here to here. If you say you want to do this thing, they're gonna like, okay, let's do this thing. How are we gonna get to this thing? How can I help? How can I support you? Things like that. Like this is a very supportive and fun loving person. Like very selfless energy is what I feel. This is, yeah. I this person is a very very kind person, I see. And then also in the Ace of Swords, what I'm seeing here in the Ace of Swords is with this person, it's like the beginning of like, I feel like it's the beginning of a connection. I'm getting such strong friendship energy in this pile. Like, so I can't really tell if when I say what's new in love that this is like your best friend coming in, like it's not actually your romantic partner. Because for some of you, I feel like you've been needing a best friend and this is a person that's coming in, like your actual best friend, not your partner, not your soulmate or anything like that. I feel like this is like your best friend coming in. For some of you, I feel like it might be a 2-in-1, like your best friend coming in, but also maybe down the line in the future they can be your lover type of thing. But I strongly, yeah, in this pile, I feel like what you need is someone who's just a really good friend to you and who can help you grow as a person. I don't really sense so much romantic love here. And perhaps this is the type of person that's going to teach you how to love for the next person coming in. But like, yeah, I know what I feel. Like this, I don't feel like this is necessarily the time for romance, not with this person, but they might be able to teach you how to be romantic or how to trust someone. Like I know for me in the past, because of a lot of stuff that I went through when I was younger, I didn't necessarily think that I would be worthy of like being loved romantically, like, things like that. But I met so many of my guy friends who showed me that it was possible for someone to love you as a person, and they just loved me as a friend. It wasn't romantically. And by encountering all of my guy friends, I was able to accept like, wow, I am worthy of someone loving me as a person. I am worthy of a guy loving me as a person before romance, before anything. And I feel like this is what you guys need. That I'm not saying that this is a guy coming in to love you. This could be a girl, this could be non-binary, this could be anyone. But the person coming in to love you, I strongly feel like this is friendship vibes, friendship energy, for sure. And maybe later on down the line, it might turn into romance because you guys might get super comfortable with each other and, whatever. But for starters, you guys are really going to be connected to each other because you're going to be so opposite. It's like how extroverts always go and adopt an introvert. Like they take an introvert and they do all these things with introverts, and you know how they do. They always force introverts out the house and all this different type of things. Like that's what I feel like this is, like your big brother, big sister type of energy to go and like adopt you and take you to these different places and do these different things and stuff like that. Things that you've never done before. And it's gonna help you grow as a person into who you are, who you're meant to be, and you're gonna be more comfortable with yourself and with other people. And yeah, this is a great person. I'm not gonna lie. And on the back of the deck, we have the Hierophant. And with the Hierophant, this is someone that's like very, very knowledgeable. Like this is an all around cool person. Like they like, they're very wise, knowledgeable. Like they understand themselves. They understand the world pretty well. and they're pretty educated. So I think this is the type of person that's coming in for you, like very, yeah, yeah, that's how I feel. But I strongly feel like this is a friendship coming in, a deep friendship with love, like your partner in crime, like your best friend. Like this is strongly what I'm feeling for a lot of you. Alrighty. So with that being said, let's look into more messages. Let's start with this Romance Angel Oracle cards. Let's see what they have to say. Because if I'm right about this being more of like a friendship, I think it would confirm it. Like I said, not for everyone is this just friendship, but for almost all of you, it's just friends for now. Okay? Because, excuse me, you never know what can happen. But for now, this is like a really good friend of yours coming in. All right, Spirit, so what do you have to say about this pile? How will this connection play out? What's coming next in love for pile 2 and their person? A person in pile 2, what is the connection going to be like? How will you classify? Okay, this says wedding. The situation involves marriage. So for the very small amount of you who this is your person, this is your best friend and your person, it does involve a wedding. For those of you who's going to start off as like a strong friendship, this could be your outcome, like very much. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else could this connection involve? With pile 2 and that person, what's next in love for them? Pile 2 and that person. What's next? What's next? Hey, you don't want to tell me? Pile 2 and that person. What's next? What's next? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And that's what I was saying earlier, that like a lot of you have stepped into this energy where you're like you're not loose anymore, you're a little bit more uptight and things like that. But this person is going to teach you how to be playful again, how to step back into that childlike energy and just be and just exist and just have fun. Like this is such a fun person, like just a really cool person to be around. All right, let's go in with this deck. I don't know what it's called, this oracle deck. My mom got me this deck, and the deck she gave it to me is this. So I don't know what it's called. I'm so sorry. But let's see what Spirit has to say about this romantic connection through this deck. So we have seeking. Maybe some of you are out like seeking this person, seeking romance, things like that. I don't feel like you should really be doing that right now. You don't really need to seek like this person. Like I said before, like they're gonna notice you, and they're gonna come to you. Like you don't have to seek them out or anything like that. You will be sought after with this person. All right, Spirit. What else? What else? What else? What else? It's getting kind of dark in here. I'm gonna have to turn my light on too. And it's only 3:25. But y'all know once daylight savings comes on, it'd be so dark at 4 o'clock. It's crazy. What else? Trust. You're really gonna be able to trust this person when they come in. Like they're not the type of person that like is gonna betray you or just hanging out with you to get something out of it. Like this is a very trustworthy person, and this is someone who worth like hanging out with, being around. All right, one more. What else about this connection, about this person? Pile 2's person. What else? What else? What else? Lastly, disappearing act. So a lot of y'all are used to people ghosting you, not necessarily staying, not committing, things like that. This person, you probably gonna try to do everything you can to get rid of them, because you're gonna be like annoyed by them in a good way, like you're so annoying type of way. And you might do everything to get rid of them, but this person is not going anywhere. Like they're here, okay? They're here for you. They're here to like be your friend. Like they want to be in your life. It's not going to be easy to get rid of them, because once they decide to adopt you as a friend, you are officially adopted. Okay, lastly, we're going to go in with this Lover's Oracle and see what Spirit has to say about this connection. All right, Spirit, Lover's Oracle, what other advice do you want to give pile 2 about their connection, about their person and their connection? What else do you want to say to pile 2? And these ones are so hard to shuffle because of the shape of them. Since they're shaped like hearts, it's like so hard. Ooh, not me throwing these cards all around. Okay, Spirit, what do you want to say to pile 2? Oh, I'm so hungry. I need to go eat something. I forgot I haven't eaten today. Okay. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I think some of you needed that message, like from your spirit guides, from God, that like God loves you. Maybe you haven't heard that in a while, or maybe you forgot, but that's what I'm feeling. For others of you, I think that's about a deep love within yourself. Like you have love within yourself. You don't have to go out and search for it and find it. Like it is within you. So, remember that it's within you. Okay, like you have love. You are full of love within yourself. And then we have this card. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. So this person, just go with it, go with the flow. Hang out with them, talk to them, don't resist them talking to you and hanging out with you and stuff like that. Like you never know how much fun you can have with a person. So just kind of go with it and see where it can lead, because honestly, like I said, you genuinely never know. Okay, so lastly, before I let you go, I'm going to use this Ask Your Guides deck and see what last messages your spirit guides have for you. So that way, when you're on your way, you can be encouraged, okay, when you leave here. So spirit guides, what are your last messages for pile 2? What do you want to say to pile 2? What do you want to say to pile 2? What are your last messages? Balance, divine teachers. Yeah, I feel like spirit is saying you need to find a balance in your life. You can't be so strong on this side or that side. You can't be so pessimistic to where you don't allow anything good to come in your life, to where you just think that everything bad is going to happen. But you can't be so like optimistic and hopeful about every single thing that comes in, because some things aren't for you. I mean, so I believe spirit is saying like there's a balance that you need to find within yourself. that will allow you to navigate through life better. And the balance is coming too. And I don't necessarily think this person is going to show you how to balance, but like you, by taking the time, by figuring things out, by doing small changes here and there, you're going to figure out the balance for yourself. All right, one more card, Spirit. One more card. What else do you have to say to pile 2 before I close out? Before I close out, what do you have to say to pile 2? Psychic awareness, divine soul. What I'm hearing is some of you need to listen to your spirit guides a lot more, and you need to tap in a lot more. So some of you might need to, if going to church is your thing, you might need to go to church more. You might need to pray more. You might need to use tarot cards more, something like that. You need to get a little bit more guidance, so that way you can start tapping in yourself to these different frequencies, so you can get more encouragement, if that makes sense. All right. I think I also, for you guys, I feel like I want to read from the guidebook. So we'll read both of these pages for you to close out. So for balance, page 36, or number 36. Balance / divine teachers. Support codependency, manipulation, generosity. You're in the delicate process of learning how to properly balance the flow of give and take in your personal relationships. And it's time to evaluate how you're doing. Are you giving too much, leaving you resentful and angry? Or are you withholding when you could give more, leaving you feeling guilty and defensive? Your divine teachers can help you learn to how to better align your relationships so that you neither give nor take too much as a means of controlling others. They counsel you to be honest about your motivations when dealing with others. You know in your heart of hearts what drives your interest in them. Do you give with the secret agenda of you owe me? Do you create dependency in and control others with your kindness? Or do you withhold for fear that you might be taken advantage of, keeping people guessing about your motives and your intentions? Your divine teachers are on hand to help you answer these questions. They lovingly assure you that relationships are the most difficult of all spiritual classrooms, and the lessons of proper give and take are the most difficult of skills to learn. Have compassion for yourself as you seek balance with others. Ask your divine teachers to help you become more aware of how you give and receive in all relationships, not just a romantic kind. Their message to you: there's no difference between giving and receiving love. Okay? And we have 47, psychic awareness. Clairsentience, clairvoyance, reception, and telepathy. Your divine soul is awakening, and with it, your psychic abilities are coming alive, more evolved and specific than basic intuition. Your psychic faculties are giving you access to the fourth dimension and are coming in contact with discarnate, enlightened helpers who can assist and guide you in beautiful ways. You may start assessing divine music or tap into new healing energies. You also may receive telepathic messages and have clairvoyant visions. Heed your newly aroused psychic faculties and don't doubt the specific and profound transmissions flowing to you. Record your dreams, believe in your hunches, and accept the symbols and signals being relayed to you from the psychic realm. Trust your vibes and embrace your psychic channels fully. What they're communicating is essential to fulfilling your purpose. Ask your divine soul to lead you. Its message: embrace and trust what you receive. Awesome. Okay, well, those are all the messages I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for tapping in, for tuning in. Thank you for being here and letting me read your cards for you. I hope that the messages I gave you were very clear. I hope it was encouraging. I hope it made sense. If you like this video, if you like the reading that you got, please like, share, and subscribe. Right now I only have 34 subscribers as this video goes up, and I am a small channel, so I would appreciate for you guys to like my stuff and share my stuff, and please leave a comment on if this video made sense to you, if it was encouraging, if it was helpful, because I would love to hear your feedback on how I can make the channel better and greater. So peace, love, and happiness. I wish you so much joy and abundance and greatness and beauty for the rest of this day, for the rest of the year. And yeah, thank you for being here. Bye. Okay, pile 2, I'm so sorry, but I forgot to do your win cards. When is this person coming in? So let's just talk about that real quick. Spirit, tap me back into pile 2 and let me know when is their person coming in. We're going to pull 3 different cards and see when are the possibilities of this person coming in. A year from now. So you might meet this person a year from now. Two months from now for some of you. Okay, and one more. Within the next few years. Okay, so for some of you, this person's coming in quickly. For some more of you, it might be a year is still kind of quick, but some more time. And then a few years from now, for those of you who like really need to like just work on yourself, focus on yourself, and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you are here for the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, then you are in the right pile. So this is what I should have showed you before I lit this thing, but this is what your pile looks like with this selenite crystal. But I'm just going to clear the energy out from pile 1 and pile 2, so that way we don't get any other energies in here, okay? Because we don't need to know about pile 1 and pile 2. This is all about pile 3 right now, okay? So we're gonna hear what your spirit guides have to say to you about what's next in love for you. I'm very excited for this reading. Pile 1 and pile 2 have been very, very different. So I'm expecting for pile 3 to be just as different. Ooh, I'm spilling all over here. To be just as different as those piles were. So thank you, Spirit, for clearing out this energy. I ask that you reset my mind, that you reset my heart to be fully in line with you, with what you're saying, with what you want to tell pile 3. Let my eyes be your eyes, let my ears be your ears. And let me hear clearly from you. Let me clear the energy in this deck, clear the energy in this space. So I'm open, we're all open. Whew. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. I hope everyone's day has been great. Good so far. Good, good, good. Oh, oh my God. Sorry. I dropped this on the floor. The little incense. I didn't want to burn the carpet. Oh shit. I think I burned the carpet just a tiny bit. But oops. Yeah, anyway. Like I was saying, I hope everyone's day has been good, great, awesome, and wonderful. I'm very excited to get into this reading and to go and eat after this because I have been hungry this whole time, and I forgot to eat before I started the reading, and it wasn't until I got to pile 2 that I was like, dang, I'm hella hungry. So I'm excited to go do that afterwards. But yeah, anyway, welcome. So here's what we're going to do. First, with this deck, we're going to do an energy check. I'm going to see who am I talking to, who's tuning in pile 3. Okay, and then we are going to also talk about sorry, I lost my train of thought because I realized in pile 2 that I didn't do the win cards when that person was coming in. So hopefully I remember after I do this to do that, so I can give them that. Oopsie. And then we're going to talk about the next person coming in after we do the energy check and you realize, yes, this is a pile for me, this is where I should be. Then we're going to talk about the person that's coming in for you, the next person that's coming in love for you. And we're going to talk about more messages with the oracle deck, and then we're going to get some cards for when is this person coming in and things like that. And then we're going to end with some advice from your spirit guides, okay? So it should be a fun reading, lighthearted, fun, you know, all those different types of things, okay? Hopefully. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with who you are. Who is tapping in to this deck? Who is this person that is watching this video right now? I would say who are my followers, but I don't even got any followers right now, so I can't really say who are my followers. Unless you just so happen to be one of my followers watching this, one of the like 30. But that's okay, eventually, you know. Okay, so who's tapping into this deck? First of all, we have the Three of Pentacles. Who are you? Who are you tapping in? Ooh, all of these shot out. Should I take all of these? I feel like I should. King of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. And you know what's funny? In every single deck, not every single deck, in every single pile, the Ace of Swords has come out. And then Four of Wands. Ooh. So I wonder if some of you here have listened to every single pile or something. Because, yeah, the Ace of Swords keeps coming out, and that's very interesting. Alright, so what type of person is pile 3? Who are we talking to? What is our energy check for pile 3? Let's see. I feel like for pile 3, you guys always like to be doing something new. Like you can't stay in one place too long. You can't just stay on one job or stay doing one thing, stay living in one house, one city or something. Like you always have to be doing something. And I feel like y'all might be travelers. Like you like to travel a lot. And you have to be somewhere. You have to be doing something. You can't just be sitting in the same old because you're gonna get bored. Like you guys have strong problems with like getting bored, being bored, and things like that. So hopefully y'all ain't bored while watching this, because dang. But you guys also have King of Wands energy. You're very tapped in, very in tune with your emotions. And you rule from your emotions, but the thing about ruling from your emotions with the King of Wands is, yes, you rule from these emotions, but you rule your emotions don't rule you. So I feel like you guys are very well-rounded people. And for those of you tapping into this, I feel like you enjoy being single. So I do want to preface that. Like, I don't think those of you tapping in are miserable being single, or you're like, I need to have someone, I need to be in a relationship with someone. Like, I feel like you are okay with building on your own. You're okay with being single, and you're okay with doing your own thing because you like having freedom. You like going out and about. You like doing this, that, and the third. And some of you might be polyamorous too. That's kind of some feelings I'm getting too. Like, you don't feel like you need to get all of your love from one person, or one person needs to give you all of their love, or something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm sensing. I do feel like when it comes to finances though, some of y'all are a little bit it's not that you're broken, you don't have good finances. I just feel like you don't take care of your finances. Like, you might have money coming in, but you're not calculated with how you're spending your money. You don't watch your pocket. You don't watch to make sure that, like, can I afford this expense right now? Is this a wise decision? Da, da, da. I feel like y'all just be spend, and doing a bunch of stuff without really thinking about your future. You guys seem more like a live in the present, live in the moment type of person. I don't get the sense that you are like, you set up all these things for your future. Like, oh, let's do this, let's do that for the future. Like, I feel like you're like, today, right now, I don't know how long I have to live, so I'm doing everything I can in the present day, in the present moment. That's the sense that I'm getting. Granted, that's not all of you. Some of you do watch your finances so, but I wouldn't say that you pay so much attention to it and like saving and stuff like that, because you'd rather have fun right now than to like save and all this stuff, and then you can't even like, you end up dying, and then you can't enjoy anything. That's just kind of the feeling that I'm getting. Like, maybe some of y'all have those thoughts that I'm like, I never know when I'm gonna die, so I might as well live it up right now, something like that. But I do see in the Ace of Swords that a lot of you guys, you are, even though you lead from your feelings, from your emotions and things like that, I do see that a lot of you are starting to tap into your logical mind. Like, you're starting to think about things a lot more before you do them, and um, yeah, you guys are starting to be a lot more intuitive too. Like, you're thinking about the things you do, like I just said, before you do them. You're not necessarily just, I'm just gonna do this, that, and the. Like, you think a little bit more like, should I not? And maybe you might just do everything just to do it still. Like, you think about it, and then you make the decision that you would have made if you were just gonna live out your emotions anyway. Excuse me. But at least in this point, you're actually taking a beat before you do it. Like, that's what I'm saying. You're taking a second, you're taking a beat before you do it. And then with the Four of Wands, this is kind of like a love card. So with this Four of Wands, coming in, yeah, I feel like you guys are manifesting. You guys are manifesting this type of love. And like I said, and we have the Ace of Cups behind that too. So that's very interesting. Like I said, you guys are okay with being alone. It doesn't mean that you want to be alone forever. You don't need someone, you want someone. So I feel like a lot of you in this pile, you do want a relationship. You do want to build something with someone. You do want to have fun with someone. Do you need them? Absolutely not. You can do all that stuff on your own. It's not a matter of you need someone by your side. But for you, it feels like, what I'm feeling is, you would love it if you could have someone with you, next to you, doing these things with you, so you're not just doing everything on your own and by yourself. And that's a beautiful energy, because you never want to live in a way into which you need someone by your side. Like, you can do anything and everything on your own. I think that's amazing. That's awesome. So yeah, if that sounds like you, this is your pile 3. So we're going to get into what type of person is coming your way, what's coming next in love for you. So when I say what's coming next in love for you, I don't mean that this person is going to be your soulmate. I don't mean that this is your twin flame. I don't mean that this is the person you're going to be in a relationship with, because honestly, I genuinely don't know, okay? But what I do know is that this person is coming in one way or another. This could be what's next in love in a friendship. This could be what's next in love with the partner you have now. And it's just all up to interpretation for who you are and where you are in life, because this is a general reading. But even outside of that, it could even outside of that, it could be that this is your person, your soulmate, or something like that. It could be this is your next boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse. I don't know. But I do want to give that disclaimer, because genuinely, like I said, you don't know. And whatever the cards come out, I'll read them as they come out, but I'm not gonna, like, my intention is to show your next partner, spouse, whoever. But that's not always the case, right? So I do want to be honest in that. Okay, so we got strength that came out. The Emperor. Four of Swords. Okay, I feel like I should get one more. One more, Spirit. Who is this person? Eight of Wands. And on the back of the deck, we have the Star. Wow. Okay. The person that's coming in. First of all, let me just tell you that this person that's coming in is very attractive. Okay. Physically, intellectually, emotionally, this person is very attractive. And I feel like they have the ability to attract anyone that they talk to. They might be a very charismatic person, very like, they just have that factor that will draw anyone in and that will get anyone to like pay attention and look at them. So first of all, with this strength card, this is big Leo energy, and you know Leos, they're very attractive and they live like they are, because they're like all eyes on me type of person. But just because all eyes are on Leo doesn't mean Leo has all eyes on everyone, you know. I do sense that this is a strong-willed person. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy in this pile, so it makes me wonder if a lot of you might be LGBTQ plus, or maybe there's more men watching this pile who are attracted to women. But I am getting a strong sense of like, and it could not be that too, it could just be someone who has a lot of feminine energy. So maybe I should say that, because it doesn't mean that this is a woman, because this could be a man, this could be a non-binary, but I do sense they have a strong feminine energy. Even in this Emperor card right here, this Emperor is a man, but yet they also have some feminine features to them. So I feel like this person is very soft. Not necessarily soft-spoken, but just a soft type of person. Like, makes everyone feel comfortable in who they are. Yeah. Yeah. Just a caring person too. I feel like this person is very, very caring. And this person also has their stuff together. So if you're like looking for someone who has their stuff together, I think this is a good person for that. What I feel is that I don't think this connection doesn't feel like it's going to happen organically. Like, it doesn't feel like you guys are going to meet each other and just fall in love, and you just right off the bat you connected, things like I don't think it happens in that way. I think this is one of those connections that's going to take some time to build and to get to that point of attraction, because maybe like you both might see each other physically attractive, but I don't think your physical attraction is enough to get either of you interested. And I think it's slow burn over time. You guys are going to start becoming more invested. And I see with the Four of Swords right here that this is someone who is more focused on what's like happening around them and things like that. Like, they're not blinded by their emotions, they're not blinded by their logic or anything. They kind of let things play out and see how things go. So even if they have initial interest, that's not enough to just get them to jump at something. They are going to think about it, and they are going to take a beat. But I do think this person will think about you a lot once they're interested in you. And they're going to start showing that interest in small ways, like here and there, like, checking up on you, text you, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's your day? Things like that. Or if you work with them, they might start talking to you a little bit more. But yeah, I don't think this is the type of person that will just right off the bat run and try to pursue you and like get your attention and does it, because that's not this person. That's not how they do things. That's just not how they roll. And if they're Leo, it's definitely not their style, not their taste. To just like, what I heard just now was like, it's giving desperate. So if it's a girl, she's like, it's giving desperate, like, to be doing that because what do I look like? And if it's a guy, I don't know, he might say that too, but that's what I feel like. It's giving desperate to be doing all that. But with this Eight of Wands, I feel like this is someone that's like a brainiac. They like, look at all this. Like, this person has so many thoughts, and they're just, yeah, someone who just likes to think about a lot of different stuff before they do it. And I think when they become interested in you, they're not going to just show their interest right away. Like, they're going to think about it all. Like, okay, what do I like about pile 3? Why do I like pile 3? Do I want to pursue pile 3? What do I have to offer pile 3? Are we going to be compatible? Like, they're going to think about all this stuff before they even start making official moves, before they even start coming your way. It doesn't feel like this is the type of person you're going to meet like through online dating or something. It feels like you're going to meet them in person. Like, you could be friends with this person, or you could work with this person, or I don't know, you can meet them at a bar or something. It could be the cashier wherever you always go. Like, something to where it's like, we just met kind of like in a random way, but it's not like we didn't have the intention of I'm gonna date you, I'm gonna be with you. Like, we just kind of met because we were both just there, type of thing. That doesn't mean that you can't meet this person in a different way, but for most of you, that's the sense that I'm getting with this star energy. Let me cover her up. With this star energy, what I'm feeling is this person does have a lot of star qualities. Like, this is a talented person. They're a jack of all trades. They have a lot of different qualities. They have a lot of different, I know how, like, oh, I know how to do that. I know how to do, like, they're going to surprise you with, like, then you know how to do everything, huh? Like, you'll bring up something to them. Oh, I've always wanted to learn how to play the piano. They're like, I know, I can play the piano. Or, I think people who can dance well is so cool. Like, I used to be in dance for 6 years or something. Like, they just have a lot of just random talents. Like, oh, watch this video of like someone refurbishing furniture, and they're like, I used to do welding or something. Like, just something so random where it's like, what? How did you like? How do you know how to do everything? Like, you've been around the block. You have done a lot of different stuff, and I feel like this person's just gonna like surprise you with all the different things that they can do, and all like the type of person they are in just the various different ways. But yeah, this seems like a. What I'm also sensing is this is a really calm person. They're not really the one to raise their voice. I don't really see that they're super extroverted. Not the energy I'm getting is this person's like pretty reserved. I don't want to say that they're quiet, but they're just like reserved. Like, they don't they don't talk a lot. This is not the type of person that just like can talk and talk and go and go. Like, they live mostly in their head. They don't have that much to say. When they do have something to say, like, they're gonna say it, and like everyone will know what they have to say, but they're not like just talk and talk and talk and talk and keep going and going. I do think this person might be of a darker complexion, tan to darker, because almost all these cards are either dark skin, tan, or black. Only one of them is like fair skin. So for a very small amount of you, they might be more fair, pale skin, but for a lot of you, they might be of darker skin, tan, or black. If this is a girl, she might like to dye her hair a lot, or maybe her favorite color is blue or red. So those are the colors I'm seeing a lot: blue, red, and yellow. There's literally blue, red, and yellow in every single one of these cards. So maybe she really likes those colors, or he or they. I don't know why I said she, but again, earlier I said I think a lot of you might be a part of the gay community, and if you are, like, I think, yeah. What else am I getting from these cards? I'm hearing Aquarius, so maybe Leo and Aquarius might be some signs of this person. Yeah, Leo, Aquarius, and I heard Aries too. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the type of person that they are. So let's go ahead and get into some more cards so we can see a little bit more about this person. So let's look at basically what will your connection be like with this person. If you were to connect with this person, what would your connection be like with them? Oh, no, these cards flipping over. All right, Spirit, what would pile three's connection be like if they were to pursue this person or entertain this person, be with this person? What would this connection be like? Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. So what I'm getting is this is a very trustworthy person, or you might need to have a lot of trust going into this relationship, because maybe you might not trust them. If you guys do start dating, you might think that maybe they're a player, or maybe they're for the streets or something. They entertain a lot of people. But what I'm saying is this is a trustworthy person, and you will have to trust them. Like, yeah, they might be super attractive, they might be super handsome or beautiful or something like that, but they're not necessarily the type of person that, even though they physically look a certain type of way, that's not who they are. They're not how they look, and looks can be deceiving. And just because someone looks super attractive or something doesn't mean that they like to give everyone the time of day. What else, Spirit? What else do you have to say about this relationship? If they were to connect, what would you say about this connection? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so this person is a person worth waiting for. Okay, so you know, earlier when I pulled the Four of Wands and I said it was a love 1111 card, and now you were manifesting love and stuff like that, I think this is a person that you're manifesting. Now you need to, like, be, what is it, open, I guess, open to this connection, but also know that they are worth waiting for. And even if it takes a while, even if it takes some time, like, this is who you've been manifesting, this is who you've been asking for. And if you're going to put anyone in your energy, because you're not the type to just want to be with anyone and everyone, if you're going to put anyone in your energy, this person, pile three, is the person that will be good for you to bring into your energy. Okay, one more card, Spirit. One more card for pile three about this person. What do you have to say about this person, this romantic connection? What do you have to say about this person, this connection? Separation. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. Okay, so right now, yep, you guys are separated. You're not together. Right now, I don't believe that almost any of you are already in a relationship with this person. I think this is a person that's coming in the future. So right now you guys are separated, but just know, even though you guys are separated, this is someone worth waiting for, and you're gonna have to, one, trust spirit that they're bringing this person in. Two, trust this person too, that they are gonna be true to you, that they are the type of person that is worth waiting for, and they are who they say they are. Like they're a great person through and through. They really are. All right, let's go ahead and look at this other deck. Don't know what this deck is called. It came in this. My mom gave it to me, so I don't know what to tell you. But let's find out some more from Spirit. What more do you have to say, Spirit, about this person? What do you have to say more about this person, this deck? What do you have to say about this person, this deck, Spirit? Not this deck. What do you have to say through this deck about pile 3 and this person? Silence. I think this is the type of person that doesn't mind sitting in silence, and their silence doesn't mean that they're not interested, or them not coming forward doesn't mean that they're not interested, but they just have a certain way of doing stuff. I did mention that they are reserved, so it might take them a little while to like actually open up and say that they're interested, but it doesn't mean that they're not. It just means that, you know, it takes them a little while. And also, if you don't hear anything from the universe for a while on this person, if they're not coming in quick enough and all that other stuff, it doesn't mean they're not coming in. So just like the worth waiting for card says, they are worth the wait. Okay, so the silence doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It doesn't mean that you're going to be single and alone forever. It just means it's going to take a little while, and that's fine, you know. It might take a second, it might take a beat, but it's going to happen. It's going to come in. Trust again. Yeah, I think some of y'all might have some real big trust issues. You might, because the way trust has come out twice now, I think some of y'all need to really work on trusting a partner, trusting to be with someone. Maybe you grew up seeing other people's relationships and you didn't think that a partner would be worth trusting, or maybe someone broke your trust in the past and you just haven't been able to recover since then. So maybe that's why you've been single. But I think this person is not like those other people. They are someone that you can trust and you can rely on. They are someone worth your time. They are. Okay, one more card, Spirit. What do you have to say? Attunement. Some of y'all need a little bit of fine tuning when it comes to your view of relationships. And also, I hear some of you guys, you're very, very independent, which is okay. It's okay to be independent. There's nothing wrong with being independent, but I'm feeling like some of you are so independent that you won't even allow someone else to come in and like love you, or to try to like take care of you in some type of way. And it doesn't mean you need to like quit your job and move in with someone and rely on them. Not that type of take care of you, but like a give and take relationship. I think a lot of you are so used to not receiving and to only giving that you don't know what it looks like to just receive and just to take for a while. It's okay to just take. So I think you need to fine tune that a little bit in love and just figure out, okay, what does it look like to just receive and just to take? And I think this person is really going to come in and want to take care of you and want to do those things for you. And you have to allow them to do that too, because I think that's going to be their love language, like loving you in that way to where they take care of you and like they're your rock, essentially. One more, because I feel like I need to get one more for you guys. One more. What do you have to say about this relationship? Work in progress. Yeah, I think they're saying you are a work in progress, because you are, and that's totally fine, because we all are. But while your spirit guides are working on you, while you're working on yourself and you're healing and you're growing, this person, they're also going to be getting worked on. They're also going to be figuring out all of their stuff, and eventually once you two come together, you're gonna be whole on your own, not as like this is my other half or yada yada, but like two whole people coming together while you're both being worked on. Okay, next let's look at the Lover's Oracle. This is what the Lover's Oracle looks like, just in case you're interested. But let's see what Spirit has to say through the Lover's Oracle about pile 3, about you and your person. Okay, Spirit, what do you have to say about pile 3 and their person? What do you have to say about this connection? How do you want to encourage them or just share what you feel about this connection? Okay, so we got transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. That's beautiful. So I do think this will be a transformative relationship. You guys will constantly be helping each other grow. You won't be stagnant. Like, I don't feel like you'll be bored in this relationship, or what I'm seeing is you both will be very emotionally connected to where if you need to grow in something, they're going to help you grow. If they need to grow, you're going to help them grow. Like, you guys are really going to help each other a lot grow as people. And I think that is absolutely phenomenal, absolutely beautiful. Okay. One more card. What else do you have to say, Spirit, about pile 3? Pile 3. What do you have to say about pile 3? This is like not wanting to come out. And these cards are always so hard to shuffle too because of the shape of them. Not all of these coming out. I don't feel like any of those are meant to come out. One more, Spirit. One more. What do you have to say? Okay. So we got, let me cover this up. So we got this card. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So some of you might have some resentment towards an ex-lover or something like that. If you do, I think you really need to let that go before you and this person can come together. Because if you're still holding on to things that happen in your past relationships, you can't be happy in your present and future relationships because you're always thinking about what happened in the past. And I think that's why Spirit keeps bringing up trust and things like that, because you need to let go of what happened before. You need to trust the person that you're with, that you're going to be with in the future. You need to trust Spirit too, that Spirit knows what they're doing, okay? You know, like, you don't, God don't need you to do what God needs to do, basically. And, or your spirit guides, whatever you want to call this spiritual realm. You know, I'm not trying to bring any type of religion into this, but whatever you want to refer to your spirit to act, like, they don't need us necessarily to like do what they need to do, but it does help when we're obedient and do what we need to do, because then they can easier do what they need to do and like set up our love connections and stuff like that, you know. Hopefully that makes sense, because sometimes I feel like I be saying stuff and I'm like, girl, that don't even make no sense. But anyway, now let's lastly talk about when is this person coming in. And after we talk about when, I'm gonna give you guys some advice from your spirit guys, and then we're gonna close out. Okay, so Spirit, when we're gonna get 3 cards and 3 different cards. When will this person possibly come in for you, pile 3? In the near future. Okay, in the near future. Can you be a little bit more specific? Today? Okay, some of y'all might meet them today. That does mean in the near future. So in the very near future or today, some of you guys might meet them. Doesn't mean that you're going to start your love connection, but you might come across them in some capacity today or by today. If it's like night that you're watching this, maybe you did come across them. You never know. All right, one more. 1 month from now. Okay, so I think, yeah, when they say in the near future, they meant it like very soon. 1 month from now, in the near future, today. So by the time you by the time you watch this video, it'll be in the near future from there. Okay, that's when you'll probably meet this person. Oh my god, that's so exciting. That's very, very close, very soon. Okay, lastly, before we close out, I'm going to go in with Ask Your Guides, and we're going to get some final advice from you, final advice for you, so that way you can walk away encouraged and, just feeling good about yourself and about this future love that's going to come in, this future connection, everything like that. Like, I love that for you. I really do. So, Spirit, what's your last advice to give to pile 3 before we close out? Oh, I got 2. Gifts, joy guides, and risk, joy guides. Okay, so I'm going to read both of those cards for you from the guidebook and see what they're saying. All right, gifts. Receiving surprises, kindness, and blessings. The universe is constantly showering you with gifts. The problem arises when so many of these divine offerings go unnoticed and are therefore unaccepted. Your joy guides are on hand, though, acting as messengers to help correct this problem. They ask you to start counting your blessings day after day, taking care not to miss any or take them for granted. Your joy guides delight in showering you with gifts and encourage you to expand your heart's capacity to receive all that they have to offer. Start each morning by asking them to surprise you with something wonderful during the day. Then, just before going to bed, list all the wonderful things they've bestowed upon you. See how the list grows longer and longer each day. Their only request is that you acknowledge these offerings and thank the Divine Mother and Father God for their endless generosity. The Joy Guides message: open your heart and expect good things to come. Okay, and then we have a risk. Curiosity, delight, bliss, and charisma. Life feels good right now, and you're barely scratching the surface of what's possible. Follow your joy guides as they lead you into this new, sensual, and highly appealing territory. Flaunt your sexy self. Flirt, laugh, explore. Take your free spirit for a walk on the wild side. Don't be afraid of daring exploits. You need to push the limits past the familiar, the predictable, and the safe. Free from fear's grip. This will give you the psychic juice to create. Your joy guides message: let your hair down and live a little. Alrighty, sounds good to me. Okay, pile 3, thank you so much for tuning in, for being here. I really appreciate you being here and listening to the whole thing, everything that I have to say. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment also. I really want to see you guys comment, because I want to hear like your feedback, what you think about the video, and if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you want to see something in the future, if anything like that. Like, I really want to hear more from you guys. I really want to get more subscribers. Right now, as I'm posting this video, there's only 34 of you, and I would love to see more subscribers. So yeah, hopefully you liked it here, and I wish you so much peace, happiness, love, abundance, and joy in the future. And yeah, I wish you so much light and love. But yeah, thank you for coming, for tuning in. I will see you next time. Bye.